Ryan's on.
Okay.
I'm going to continue before all hell broke loose.
You know, I think it was 2 weeks ago, but remember I was talking about the Metal Gear Legacy Collection?
Yeah. Well, no. Technically, I don't remember that. But let's say you were talking a couple weeks ago about buying the Metal Gear Legacy Collection.
Yeah. I just finished the first 2 Metal Gears, and then last night I just finished Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, right on.
That is a really good game. That holds up really well.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, the first one. It holds up really well for a PlayStation 1 game. And
That's cool. That's good to hear.
Not many PlayStation 1 games hold up as well as that game, I think, really.
Yeah, you know, and I have like difficulty playing that, just getting over the graphic difference.
But I went into that game like blind because I've never ever seen videos on it, never heard about it.
Dude, the Fox engine is like, I've never played it this glitchy. Like, it's not focusing at certain times.
Fuck, dude. This game's broken.
Look, see, it's like it won't focus on him.
Oh, it really won't.
But
But
I moved it. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of fucking up.
It's an ad. You got to give it that. It's just an ad.
Yeah, it's a fucking $30 ad. I get it.
Yeah, but I went into Metal Gear Solid blind, and the Psycho Mantis fight caught me off guard.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh my. I just like after I finished off, I was like, imagine people doing that fight before the internet, before like all the communication. That game would just be completed by word of mouth alone. Some of the fights in that game.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I remember because there's parts of that game that make you reference the back of the box for codec.
Yeah.
And like that. Fucking, I definitely wasn't smart enough to figure that shit out. Some friend at school had to tell me for sure.
But after playing that Psycho Mantis fight, I think that's my favorite boss fight I've ever played, ever.
The Psycho Mantis one, huh? Why are all
Yeah.
these guys looking at me? They don't fucking see me.
The whole, like, switching the controller thing caught me off guard so much.
Yeah.
I was
So
like,
did you
whoa.
play it on original hardware?
I played on the PlayStation 1, but I kept like dying so many times, and then after I called the Campbell, he just he broke the fourth wall with no hesitation, just saying, "Oh, switch your controller." And I was like,
Yeah. Well, all the stuff with Naomi where she's like, "Oh, put the controller on your leg," and it's like, "What?
Yeah,
Put the controller on your leg."
thing. And then the arm, I'll send some endorphins into your body with
Yeah.
the nanomachines. That's what I found so good about the game, how it breaks the fourth wall so well.
Yeah, that game, I should replay that again. I've got it in the HD collection on all the consoles and on my Vita as well. I bet that'd be good on Vita.
It's a very good. I just enjoyed it because I think going to games blind is probably the best way to play games. To be honest, people that like go into games, they know what they expect. It just ruins it for you. But if you play a game like that with no expectations, it just makes the game even better.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, but what about bad, like...
Fuck, I'm gonna blow that barrel up.
Is there like a game series that you like, that everyone else hates and despises but you absolutely adore? Because I've got one that I don't have, like, I just play the games, but I just love the boss fights in it.
I think there's definitely games that are not very popular that I'm a really big fan of, like the old-ass Legacy of Kain franchise I talk about a lot. I don't know anyone else who fucking ever even laid hands on them.
I have one that I'm really always embarrassed to talk about, but I always buy the games and I always feel bad, but I just love the company.
Well, I don't feel bad. What is it?
It's the Naruto games, but the thing is, the boss fights are brilliant. Like, I wish...
Eric
so
plays
good.
wrestling video games still, man. I'm not blowing up his spot. Like, you know, be into the shit you like.
I just wish that company made more games rather than Naruto games, because the boss fights in that game are spectacular. It's like you're watching like a full budget like action scene, and it's just brilliant, like how they all work together.
Really, you'd recommend?
Yeah, it's weird. You'd never expect a game like a Naruto game to be really good with its like boss fights, but my god, it's not so much like it's not like a Metal Gear fight. It's more like the scale of it. Like the fights are like really good. if I had to give an example, there's a boss fight where you're fighting, I don't know, this ninja or whatever, but he sends a meteor down on you, like a full-size planet meteor, and then he's just like, and like everyone's like, yay, cheering, they fought off the meteor, but then he's like, stuff it. He sends another meteor on top of the planet-sized meteor he threw on you before.
Sounds like some Final Fantasy attack shit.
Yeah, like
we're casting meteor.
It's just so over the top.
I'm getting my ass
kicked. The only
kicked.
game that they've made outside of Naruto, I think, is this Sora's Wrath.
Oh, Rocco really liked that.
Yeah.
Ashura's Wrath.
Oh yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, the boss fights that game are brilliant, and it's the same with the Naruto games. Like, it's just weird that a game like that has such really good fights in it.
Do you follow the anime at all?
I can't handle the anime. I just can't handle animes with filler at all.
And it's got a lot of it. I've never. I've seen some of that anime, but I don't watch it.
I read it occasionally, but it's ending soon. It's ending, which I'm happy because I'm just over it. I just want it to end.
I feel like it's made for kind of a younger audience, kind of like One Piece as well.
It is. I watched it when I was very young, and so I just want to like see how it ends. That's really my impression of it. Like, I just want to see how it all finishes off, which is soon, hopefully.
Fuck, man. I'm like... This game requires, I think, headphones and a lot more concentration.
Is it harder than the other Metal Gear?
Well, it's harder for me from when I played last this weekend, because, like, this weekend I'm, like I said, like, sitting 5 feet from the TV, like, just absorbing it. I've got the fucking sound turned up so loud. And trying to hold a conversation and play this and just not hear. I've got like no audio. It's just not proving out.
I feel like I need to get in a zone to be good at Metal Gear.
Yeah,
get a certain like feel of it.
It takes a lot of concentration because getting spotted is that's the whole thing. I just avoided that alarm though. I love the reflex mode, the slow motion thing that it does. That's awesome.
Do you think makes the game easy at all? Or do you think it's like...
makes it way fucking easier. That's what I love. And you can turn it off if you don't like it.
Variables with getting caught in a big map like that I think you need... That was why they implemented the slowing down thing. And I think that's a good move.
Well, they talk about 360-degree detection now.
Exactly.
Which is... I don't feel like it's that new because there were big enough maps... or big enough areas that you were traversing in, like, Metal Gear 4 or whatever, where you could get spotted from all around you.
Cool. Are you pumped for Kill la Kill tomorrow?
You know, yeah, I usually don't watch them right when they premiere, but since this is the last episode and I'm all caught up, I think I might just jump right in and watch the simulcast.
It's the same feeling I'm having when Gurren Lagann was ending. Everyone's getting hyped for it.
It won't snap to the other guy. Damn it. You're getting hyped then.
Yeah, it's like Gurren Lagann all over again where the final episode was happening. Everyone's just getting like, this is the final fight. It's gonna be it. Like,
yeah.
And I said from the very beginning when that anime started, it's gonna end on a fashion walkway. Like, the whole show is based around fashion. Apparently they thought the idea because in Japanese, fashion sounds like fascism in Japanese.
Oh.
And so that's how
they love mixing words up.
Yeah. I'm so hyped for it. But it's gonna end sadly, like most animes like that.
How do you know that?
Like,
you got inside scoop?
No, it's just like Gurren Lagann ended kind of sadly. Like, you know what I mean? And I just feel like the creator will do the same thing here. Like, ever since that show's been airing, everyone's been saying Mako will die, and I'm just like,
yeah, I think they even fucked with their fans. Someone pointed out, our dear sweetie Cody, he pointed out to me that there's a reflection in Mako's glasses when she first...
Oh, the calculator. The calculator.
Something about some reflection that if you look at it backwards, it says Mako dies in 24, which was like this episode that... it was just the developers fucking with everyone saying that they were going to kill that character in episode 24, but they didn't. I don't know. I feel like there might be a lot of... you know...
Yeah.
Those creators fucking with their fans just because they're expecting shit like that to go down.
Although I like Kill la Kill, I reckon the other thing they made a while back was better.
I just got destroyed by this asshole with a launcher.
They made another kind of short anime thing a few months ago called Little Witch Academia.
Really?
And I thought it was pretty good. It's not like action heavy and as good the Kill la Kill, but I thought it was pretty nice to watch. It's one of those like apparently it was used just to test their new animator skills out and to get them ready.
And it was just a little short, like, was it episodic or?
It was like a little movie, like a half-hour movie, and now they're making another one because it was so successful.
Really? And it was called Little Witch Academia?
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
It was really good. It felt like
Fuck!
a Harry Potter movie. It was weird.
Loved
It felt like if Japan made Harry Potter.
Yep.
Sounds
pretty
interesting.
Good. Like,
You would like it,
it
Gary.
was.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube,
It's on
huh?
YouTube legally.
Legally, they
Yeah,
put it
you
up.
Yeah, they actually
They
put it up.
had it up officially when it first came out, but now people have just uploaded their own versions of it on YouTube.
Man, it just starts me right at the fucking beginning again. And, what's the point?
Also, I know they're going to release the Kill la Kill figures just as that show ends. Like, every time I've been going on websites looking for the figure.
Yeah, well,
So-
I think there's some cool shit, man, that they're gonna make for that show.
Yeah,
I
I've
wouldn't
just been
mind.
waiting.
We were just
I've just been
talking
waiting
about,
because they just keep having these
Yeah.
small figures, and I'm just like, I want the real figure. I want the real, like, awesome, posable figures.
I'm having issues again. Real posable, real good. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't want to hold anyone else up. Yeah, see you, Garrett.
There's no one else, my brother. We're running into 9:30 territory, and I'm failing at this fucking game.